Good morning, friends. I wanted to make another video blog about my book, Zimrah Dream Singer. This time I wanted to do a testimony. I was Facebooking a friend of mine this morning, and she was asking me, how did you do everything? How were you able to write this book and do everything else that you do? I'm a wife and a mother of 4 beautiful children. I'm a worship leader, I'm a songwriter, I am involved with my own ministry called Place of Rest, where we go and worship outside of church. That's our goal, to bring worship outside of church. But I'm also involved in a couple of other ministries and my church. And I'm a homeschooling mom. I was homeschooling last year and trying to write the book, which I did, write the first draft while homeschooling at the same time. And it did not go well. It was extremely hard. It was very difficult trying to focus on both things at the same time. They're both 2 things that are very time consuming. And so as the end of grade testing showed with my 2 children that I was homeschooling, it didn't happen very well. One of them got homeschooled well, and like normal, their scores were off the charts. The other didn't happen very well. So coming into the summer, I was just kind of not at peace at all about what to do about this coming school year. And I was just in turmoil about it. But like I do, I wait till the last minute. I waited and procrastinated and was waiting for the Lord to present something and show me what the solution would be. And it got down to the last week, and we were starting to have homeschool emails come in and all of this stuff. And I was like, Lord, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What should I do? And it got to a place where I was just completely derailed over it. And so it was a Monday night, I remember, and I remember just being in the shower, just crying and upset when asking the Lord to help me, and why wasn't He speaking to me? And He said very clearly, and He said, I am speaking to you. And He said, I have been speaking to you, and why do you think that I expect you to do everything? So I realized that that's exactly what I was doing. I was expecting from the Lord and from myself that I could do everything, and I was supposed to do everything, and I was supposed to be this super mom and do everything well and at the same time. And so that after I got out of the shower, and I was just sharing with my husband Tony what I was feeling and what was happening and what the Lord said, and we sat down and he prayed with me, and I just felt a lot of peace. I felt a lightness come over me when he prayed, as he always, whenever he prays, I feel better. Why do I wait so long to ask him? So we decided that putting the kids back in school was an option that we were going to pursue, because that seemed like the only way to do this. So we went ahead and started that procedure going, and looking at the schools and looking at how to get them registered and all of that. And so the next day I sat down. I had my 8th grader and my 6th grader and my kindergartner now, who is starting school, and so I sat them all around the table and I shared with them what was going on and what we were thinking to put them back in school. And I felt horrible, expecting that they were going to be like, no, Mom, how can you do this to us? We can't go there, and clinging to my legs and all of that. But to my surprise and shock, it was the exact opposite reaction. They were like, really, Mom? Do we really get to go back to school? Are you kidding? You're not joking us, right? We're gonna go back to school? They were so excited. And so I felt like, okay, Lord, this has to be you, that they feel this way. And so we went ahead that week and got them all registered for school, and got it all, with counselors and teachers and schools and all of this stuff, and got them all in and registered. And so at the end of that week, I felt a lot of peace, but I was still like, oh, did I do the right thing? Is this really you, God? What, just like I wanted something to show me that I had done the right thing. So I was going through my journals and just looking through, and I found this journal entry from June of last year, which would have been 2014. And in the journal entry, I wrote that I was sitting with the Lord, and He said very clearly that the kids will go back to school, not this year, but next year. And so that was in the summer before the year that we had just finished. And so he was talking about this year that I just got them registered, and I totally forgot about that. I forgot about that journal entry because at that point I was homeschooling. We're homeschooling, we're a homeschooling family, we're gonna homeschool forever. And it wasn't even on my radar. I just thought, okay, Lord, whatever, you know, and I just wrote it down and kept rolling. And so when I found that, it was such a wonderful confirmation that this was actually the Lord's plan, that He has it all planned out. And that's actually one of the themes in my book, Zimrah Dream Singer, that my character learns and gets to understand, is that she doesn't have to worry or be afraid because God's got it. He's got it covered. He already had it laid out and planned out from before the beginning of time. Psalm 139 says that the Lord knows that He saw us before we were born, that every day of our lives are recorded in His scroll, that before a single day had passed, before a single moment, He had already known it. So it just brought that last bit of peace and confirmation that I needed to know that my children were going to be okay. And I actually had a couple people prophesy that over me also, and I remembered that in that moment, that the children will be fine, that they are covered, that I don't have to worry so much about them because the Lord's got them covered. So I just wanted to share that testimony. I'm in the middle of almost finishing the editing. We're so close. We're 20 pages away. We're finishing the edits, the first round of edits, and then we go to a second round of edits. So getting the book ready for publication. And now I have time. My children are okay. They're in school, and the Lord had just opened up my time so that I can focus on what He told me to focus on, which was the book and getting it finished and getting it out, and then getting the next 2 books written. So I hope that helps somebody. I hope that blesses somebody this morning to know that that the Lord is just holding you. He has your whole life already planned out, and He knows what you have going on. He knows what the plans that He has for your life are. And if you're feeling like just everything crazy and you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, just ask Him. He knows, and He wants to show you, He wants to tell you. So have a blessed day. I hope this blessed you, and I just will look forward to the next video. The next video and my book coming out hopefully by the end of this year. So look for it, Zimrah Dream Singer. Have a great day.